How is it that Asian women are looking like this and like this in their middle age without using things like retinols and harsh exfoliants that we've all been taught are the secret to anti-aging? In honor of AAPI month, your beauty bitch here to share with you some key differences between Asian and Western skincare that help Asian women really maintain such a youthful look for so long. The principle is similar to the fact that most Asians are thin, they're not overweight, but no one in Asia is doing CrossFit or a solid core or any of those intense exercises that we are all doing here in the US to stay fit and skinny. The reason is Asians have a very healthy relationship with food. The natural diet is healthier, they don't overindulge, their food is not super processed, and as a result, because they're treating their body gently in this way, they only have to do gentle exercises. And this gentleness in terms of intake and output of their body is what keeps them young. Similar to skincare. So a lot of the very intense anti-aging ingredients like retinol and exfoliants that we hear about all the time here really aren't prevalent in Asia. And the reason is similar to what I was saying with food. So Americans really kind of abuse their skin. They go out in the sun unprotected. They over cleanse their skin barrier and strip it of its natural oils and damage their skin barrier because America is a very cleansing focused culture. And we like that very squeaky clean, almost stripped effect on our skin when we wash it because it really cues that your skin is clean and free of oil and things like that. Many of us are treating acne with things like benzoyl peroxide, which can also be very harsh on your skin. So because we are abusing our skin in this way, you need something very intense to kind of undo all of that damage. So things like retinols and acids can be irritating because they are doing very intense work. And those types of products are actually kind of damaging your skin to promote self-renewal. So they're acting in a very harsh way. The Asian consumer, on the other hand, is not doing any of that damage nonsense to their skin. They're going out with a full face of sunscreen, a hat, they're driving with gloves so they get zero sun exposure. They are not overstripping their skin barrier. They use very gentle cleansers that even leave a little bit of residue on skin and don't leave you with that very squeaky clean feeling. And they're not treating conditions like acne so harshly with things like benzoyl peroxide. They're treating it more holistically. So because they're not doing that intense damage on their skin, they don't need as many corrective methods. So in Asian culture, the key is always going to be hydration and replenishment. So that's why they're using tons of essences, toners, emulsions, moisturizers, masks, multi-step skincare routines, all that replenish moisture. And they're replenishing it with things like soothing ingredients, vitamins, minerals, things that are a little bit more gentle on your skin. And lastly, I will say that Asians also take a very holistic approach to their health. So their skin is a reflection of good diet, enough sleep, gentle exercises, and things that we sometimes lack in American culture. So these are two very different outlooks and habits when it comes to skincare. I don't think one is better than the other. I just think they're just kind of different based on what's culturally acceptable and what the standard kind of is. In the US, you can't walk around with umbrellas and drive with gloves and not have people stare at you. So yeah, these different philosophies are really just a product of cultural norms. And me as an Asian American, I kind of try to adapt a little bit of both philosophies. I do use harsh ingredients like retinols, but I also really try to replenish and I use tons of essences and moisturizers on top. I'm diligent about my sun protection, but I won't go to the extreme measures like full on covers at the beach that a lot of people in Asia are doing to protect against sun. So I try to balance fun and caution a little bit more. So yeah, just wanted to educate in honor of AAPI month and let me know if you are more of a Western or an Asian skincare girly.